Have you ever wondered if there's a way to program your mind to attract money while you sleep? It sounds like fiction, but that's exactly what transformed Cynthia Stafford's life. A single mother, struggling with debt and raising 5 children alone, she used a surprising technique: nighttime visualization combined with a sacred four-number code. In just a few months, she manifested $112 million in the lottery, and most impressively, she already saw that number every night before it even happened. But this method didn't come out of nowhere. It's based on the teachings of Neville Goddard, one of the biggest names in conscious manifestation. Using techniques like the hypnagogic state, creative imagination, and the repetition of the sacred code 4418, Cynthia reprogrammed her mind for financial abundance, activating what we call the millionaire mindset. And the best part, you can do it too, starting today. If this topic catches your attention, like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell, because what you'll learn here could be a turning point in your financial life. Oh, and take the opportunity to comment below. My mind programs my reality while I sleep. Let's unlock this powerful code together. Before her major breakthrough, Cynthia Stafford lived a life far removed from financial abundance. A 42-year-old single mother, she was responsible for raising 5 children alone, facing all the daily challenges of a large family. Money never seemed enough, and financial difficulties were a constant, creating a climate of intense pressure and worry. This common situation for so many people only reinforces the power of the mind when used correctly. She worked as a freelance producer, a profession fraught with uncertainty and instability. Without a steady income, Cynthia experienced the financial ups and downs firsthand, leaving her constantly alert and suspicious that abundance was far from her. Financial insecurity often creates mental blocks, but it was precisely while facing these difficulties that she decided to delve into the world of mental programming. It was at this moment that Neville Goddard's knowledge began to make sense in her life. What's most interesting is that, despite the challenging scenario, Cynthia didn't give in to discouragement. She found in nightly visualization and repetition of the sacred code 4418 a way to change her life. By practicing these rituals daily, the single mother gradually transformed her mindset, exchanging scarcity for a strong belief in financial abundance. This shows that, regardless of the starting point, creative imagination can be a powerful tool for all of us. What really set Cynthia Stafford apart was her deep knowledge of Neville Goddard's techniques. She not only read about manifestation but also dedicated herself to deeply understanding the philosophy that our reality is created by creative imagination. This made all the difference for her, as she learned that the secret lies in using the hypnagogic state to program the subconscious mind with clear and powerful images. This awareness took her practice to another level. Cynthia began a nightly ritual, a true commitment to her mental programming. Before bed, she would sit down, close her eyes, and visualize in exquisite detail what she desired: the $112 million check, the weight of the paper, the brightness of the letters, even the feeling of joy and relief. All of this was accompanied by the repetition of the sacred code 4418, which served as a key to tune her mind to the frequency of prosperity and financial abundance. This combination of vivid visualizations and code repetition made the ritual powerful and effective. By practicing daily, Cynthia left no room for doubt or negative thoughts. She knew she was shaping her reality. Discipline and consistency were essential for the manifestation to happen, proving that mental programming isn't magic, but the result of a conscious and intentional process. Perhaps you can start following this example right now? On May 8, 2007, Cynthia Stafford's life changed forever. After months of detailed visualization and repetition of the sacred code 4418, she won exactly $112 million in the lottery. This win wasn't a fluke or sudden luck, but the direct result of her mental programming, which deeply connected her to the frequency of financial abundance. It's a clear example of how creative imagination can shape reality. She visualized every detail of the check, from the exact amount to the physical and emotional sensations of that moment. This constant practice during the hypnagogic state ensured that her subconscious mind fully absorbed the desire, eliminating doubts and strengthening her millionaire mindset. Cynthia thus transformed a situation of scarcity into a prosperous reality, paving the way for opportunities that previously seemed impossible. This extraordinary result shows us that the power of the mind goes far beyond what we imagine. Manifesting money may seem like a distant dream, but when we use tools like nighttime visualization and the 4418 code, it's possible to create the conditions for financial abundance to arrive in a concrete way. Now, are you ready to understand who is the mastermind behind these techniques? Neville Goddard was born in Barbados in 1895 and became one of the greatest figures in the world of manifestation and metaphysics. His teachings revolutionized the way we understand the creation of reality, demonstrating that everything begins within our minds. He said that imagination is God in action, meaning that the divine creative force is accessible to all of us through creative imagination. Neville's work emphasized that the hypnagogic state, that moment between sleep and wakefulness, is the ideal gateway to planting seeds in the subconscious. By accessing this state, we can program our minds to create abundant experiences, including the manifestation of money and success. His philosophy inspires thousands of people around the world to take responsibility for their own reality. Furthermore, Neville taught that imagination isn't just fantasy, but a powerful tool for changing our lives. With the millionaire mindset and disciplined practice, anyone can transform what once seemed distant into something tangible. That's why his ideas are so fundamental to understanding Cynthia Stafford's journey and her use of the sacred code 4418. The hypnagogic state is that magical moment between wakefulness and sleep when the mind begins to relax and transition into the subconscious. It's at this moment that the critical mind loses its power and our mental programming has greater influence. Cynthia Stafford knew this was the perfect time to use her creative imagination and repeat her sacred code 4418, harnessing mental flexibility to attract financial abundance. During the hypnagogic state, the brain emits theta waves, which are associated with receptivity and deep learning. Visualizing detailed scenes during this period helps the subconscious accept these images as reality, which reinforces the millionaire mindset and the belief in manifesting money. This phase is like a portal where what we consciously dream begins to take shape in the physical world. Many experts agree that utilizing this window between waking and sleeping is the most effective technique for reprogramming limiting beliefs. It's no wonder Neville Goddard emphasized this time for nighttime visualization. By understanding and applying this principle, you can create a powerful routine that will put your mind to work for you while you rest. The sacred code 4418 is a sequence of numbers charged with deep spiritual meaning, which Cynthia Stafford used to synchronize her mind with the energy of prosperity. The number 4 represents stability and a solid material foundation, essential for those seeking to build lasting wealth. The number 1 symbolizes the beginning of a new cycle and a direct connection with the divine, opening doors to unexpected opportunities. The number 8, in turn, is known for its symbolism of infinite abundance, a constant flow of prosperity and financial success. When these numbers are repeated in sequence, they create a vibrational frequency that activates the millionaire mindset within the subconscious mind. This conscious repetition during the hypnagogic state makes Cynthia's ritual even more powerful. By integrating the code 4418 into her nightly visualizations, Cynthia not only reinforced her mental programming, but also aligned her energies with the universe of financial abundance. This combination, combined with disciplined practice and the hypnagogic state, enhanced the manifestation of money, transforming her life in extraordinary ways. This is a clear example of how numbers and symbolism can be powerful allies in manifestation. Every night before falling asleep, Cynthia practiced a powerful and focused ritual. She visualized the $112 million check in exquisite detail, imagining the weight of the paper, the shine of the letters, and even the feeling of joy that moment would bring. This nocturnal visualization, performed in the hypnagogic state, activated her creative imagination to manifest the financial abundance she so desired. Furthermore, Cynthia mentally repeated the sacred code 4418 exactly 45 times, like a kind of mantra that synchronized her mind with the frequency of prosperity. This combination of visualization and numerical repetition strengthened her millionaire mindset, dispelling doubts and blockages. She concluded the practice with deep gratitude, expressing gratitude for what she already felt was hers. This ritual was maintained with discipline for 4 consecutive months, without straying from focus. This consistency allowed her mental programming to solidify, shaping her reality in concrete ways. What Cynthia teaches us is that manifesting money involves persistence and conscious alignment with the energy of abundance, using simple techniques accessible to everyone. Science confirms that the hypnagogic state is ideal for mental reprogramming, as during this phase the brain emits theta waves, 4 to 8 Hz, which facilitate the absorption of new information by the subconscious. This transitional moment between wakefulness and sleep is perfect for planting positive thoughts and beliefs of financial abundance, as Cynthia did with her sacred code 4418 and visualizations. It's not just faith, it's science working in your favor. Studies also show that vivid visualizations activate the same areas of the brain as real experiences, strengthening neural connections and creating new pathways to success. By imagining the end result in detail, like a $1 million check, the brain perceives it as something tangible, which reinforces the millionaire mindset and helps manifest money. It's creative imagination in action with scientific backing. During sleep, especially during the REM phase, the brain reorganizes beliefs and consolidates memories. Therefore, Cynthia's nighttime ritual, performed in the hypnagogic state, enhanced her mental programming. This combination of science and spiritual technique is what makes manifesting money not only possible, but real and proven. Now, let's understand how this transformation occurs month by month. In the first month, January, Cynthia began her ritual with focus and determination, feeling a gradual improvement in her mood and a growing faith in the manifestation process. This internal shift is already a powerful sign that the millionaire mindset is forming as positive energy begins to attract opportunities. Small signs begin to appear, reinforcing confidence in the mental programming. In February, Cynthia acted as if she were already wealthy, adopting behaviors and thoughts aligned with financial abundance. This practice creates a prosperous identity, essential for manifestation to happen. Moving from belief to conscious action makes all the difference, and this internal movement sets the stage for what's to come. In the following months, March and April, synchronicities and opportunities began to emerge more frequently, bringing that long-awaited tone of fulfillment. Finally, in May, the full manifestation occurred. Cynthia won the $112 million lottery. This trajectory shows us how consistency and alignment between mind and action are key to turning dreams into reality. To achieve results like Cynthia's, it's essential to follow a rigorous repetition protocol. The first step is to repeat the code 4418 exactly 45 times every night before bed, maintaining focus and clear intention. This repetition acts like a mantra that aligns your subconscious mind with the frequency of prosperity, eliminating doubts and negative thoughts. It's important that repetition is always accompanied by a detailed visualization of the end result, not the process, but the achievement already achieved. Imagine the check in your hand, feel the thrill of victory, and keep that image alive during the hypnagogic state. This constant practice helps shape the millionaire mindset, which is essential for manifesting money. Furthermore, the ritual should be performed with gratitude, never despair or anxiety. Faith and consistency are your greatest allies in this process. Maintain discipline and don't abandon the ritual before the manifestation occurs. Cynthia's persistence was what transformed her mental programming into a concrete and abundant reality. For the first 7 days, The focus is on precisely defining what you want to manifest. Create a clear mental picture, detailing every aspect of your goal, as Cynthia did with the $112 million check. It's also essential to memorize the sacred code 4418 so that it becomes a natural tool in your daily mental programming. From the 8th day to the 90th, that is, for almost 3 months, your routine should be to maintain nightly visualization before bed. Repeat the code 4418 exactly 45 times, feeling the desire as if it were already a reality. This consistent practice strengthens the millionaire mindset and creates a deep connection with the financial abundance you want to attract. Following this framework helps maintain focus and discipline, essential ingredients for any manifestation process. Cynthia Stafford exemplifies how this methodology, combined with the hypnagogic state and mental programming, can result in concrete transformation. Are you ready to commit and experience this change in your life? Neville Goddard always emphasized the importance of moral responsibility in manifestation. He reminded us that what we do to others, we do to ourselves, because the other is a projection of our own consciousness. Therefore, when desiring prosperity, it is essential that this intention be aligned with the greater good, without harming anyone. This ethical awareness strengthens mental programming, as internal blocks like guilt and selfishness can prevent manifestation from happening. By cultivating an abundance mindset that respects others, you create space for prosperity to arrive harmoniously and lastingly. Ethical manifestation means creating without causing harm. Therefore, when following Cynthia Stafford's protocol and Neville's teachings, always maintain this responsibility. True abundance is that which benefits everyone and generates a positive impact. With this approach, you not only manifest money, but also contribute to a better world. And this energy returns to you multiplied. Cynthia Stafford's story is living proof that disciplined imagination has real power. She showed that, even in the midst of difficulties and challenges, it's possible to transform your life using mental programming and the hypnagogic state. Neville Goddard's message resonates here. Assume you already are what you want to be, and watch your reality shape itself according to your imagination. Persistence and faith are the keys to opening doors that seemed unreachable. When you integrate nighttime visualization, the sacred code 4418, and the millionaire mindset, you create an inner strength capable of consistently attracting financial abundance. It doesn't matter your starting point. What counts is the commitment to practice until manifestation happens. Now, the question remains, are you willing to take an active role in creating your reality? How about starting today to use your creative imagination to transform your relationship with money? If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like it, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any powerful tips.